nickname is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole. Hey
everyone, long time no see in terms of me filming during the week. I still film on Fridays. I shot this video on Saturday, and then I don't know what happened to the file on my computer, but it's not there. And Apple is no help. No offense to Apple, but they're not any help these days. So, doing it again. This is the makeup habits tag. I was tagged by HotMess Ness. Hey girl, hey. And so, it's basically 10 questions. If I keep looking at it, it's because I'm reading the questions. Basically 10 questions about your makeup habits. And what you prefer or don't prefer, what you like, what you don't like. Before we get into the questions, though, I am going to tag some people. I am tagging Danielle, Kristen, Raven, Romy, Allie, Monica, and Kicking It with Chris. I will leave all their channels in the description box below, as well as all of the questions. So, I tagged y'all. Y'all gotta do it. Tag your it. So, let's get into these questions. Question number 1. What kind of eye primer do you use and why? Is it liquid or a shadow stick? These days I use concealer as a primer because the Too Faced Shadow Insurance has scarred me for life. That stuff that came out, yeah, I'm afraid to use a liquid primer, so I just use a liquid concealer. Question 2A, this is a two-part question. Which eyeshadow color makes you feel bold and pretty at the same time? Lately, it's been red. It's been red. Clearly, if you follow me on Instagram, lots of red looks these days. It's either red or like a neon green. I don't know why neon green, but I did a Princess and a Frog look, and the green, I just felt really pretty. Also felt like a frog. And then 2B, the eyeshadow you like the least and why? I don't have an eyeshadow color that I don't like. I try to use everything. Although orange shades don't show up on me unless I use a white concealer, which I don't know if they have them in America, but in Korea they have white concealer. So, pretty sure it's a color corrector for Koreans. But I bought a white one by the brand Luna, and I used the white concealer when I did the Finding Nemo look. The orange, it usually isn't that bright, so I used the white concealer and it popped more. So I don't have an eyeshadow that I don't like. I used to not like reds and blacks, but clearly that has changed. Number 3, do you wear liquid or pencil liner, and is it black or brown? I do liquid obviously here and pencil obviously here. Well, it's not really a pencil, it's like a gel pencil, you know, the retractable ones, and it's like really soft. It's not pencil. And in Korea they call it a gel liner, so I guess I just use liquid and gel, and it's always black unless I do some weird funky stuff and then it's a colored liner, but that's the colored liner, they're usually liquid liners. For Covergirl or Maybelline mascara, it's going to be Maybelline for me always, for the rest of my life, always, ever. I have like 7 Maybelline mascaras over in my makeup area. There's like 7 of them. And I just love, I've never tried Covergirl mascara, so I can't really say it's bad. Maybelline is my homie. Kakashi, I love you, but you gotta stop, babe. Question 5, permanent brows for the rest of your life or no blush for the rest of your life? I'm going to go with no blush and permanent brows for the rest of my life, because these baby Drakes, people go, your brows are so nice and blah 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 blah. If I took off all the concealer, you'd be like, oh, you look like Drake's little sister. And you know, that's fine for some people. It's not fine for me though, because again, I have baby Drake because it says NY. My eyebrows are actually really thick, and if I don't shade, like wax them myself, I have to put like 12 pounds of concealer and then some foundation and then more concealer, because anybody got time for that? I don't like my natural brow. Does your best friend or, question 6, does your best friend or you wear more makeup? They will tell you that I wear more makeup than they do. They ask me to do their makeup, but I wear more than they do all the time. Well, I think they do more foundation than I do. Not saying that they need it, but their go-to is foundation, and face powder, my go-to is eyeshadow and lipstick and brows. So like I can go outside without foundation and be fine, but I need color on my lids and color on my lips, and my eyebrows gotta be, yeah. Question 7, who taught you how to do makeup? Consider the fact that I love art. I've always decorated my face when I was younger, whether it be with, yes, I used to use Sharpie on my face. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I see you judging me. I used to use Sharpie on my face. Don't Don't ask why. I used to sneak into my mom's makeup, my sister's makeup. I just liked it. I liked the fact that I could paint my face, even though I hate painting on paper. Don't ask me why. But I like painting things, just not on paper. So basically myself and then Patrick Star, that was the first. I used to only watch his videos. I still, most of the time, I'm only watching his videos, or Jeffrey's. I love them both. But as far as teaching me, I guess you'd say I taught myself. Like, I didn't take a class. It was literally just, ooh, she painted her face on TV. Let me try that. Basically, that's how that went. Are you a fan of cream products? Question 8. I don't know why I just drew the 8. Crazy. Are you a fan of cream products, such as blush, bronzer, etc.? Why or why not? I think I prefer powder. My contour is powder. My blushes are powder. Bronzer, I don't own a bronzer. Well, I have the one that came with the Nikki Tutorials Too Faced collab, but other than that, I don't have a bronzer, and that bronzer is powder. I don't have any bronzer. I have a stick contour, and I actually just use it when I want a dark brown shadow. I use it as a dark brown shadow, because in Korea they have they call them blending sticks, and you can use it as a shadow, as contour, as a lip liner, and I just use it on my eyes. So, yeah, I don't like cream eyeshadows because I don't know how to blend them all that well, so I don't use those either. Question 9, are you a project painter, and what projects are you in now? I just started back in February. No, January. It was January. I started in January. Hoo-hoo. Current project paint I'm doing is trying to use, because I want to repan some of them because the Morphe palettes are huge. So I'm trying to use at least 5 shades in all of my Morphe palettes, and I have 6. So I need to get my life together so that I can repan them, because those big packages, I mean, I love Morphe. But yeah, and I'm also trying to currently use up at least one of my Manny MUA eyeshadow palettes because I have 2 of them, and it's a little ridiculous. But that's about it. I'm actually doing pretty good on the Manny MUA thing, not the Morphe stuff. And the last question, number 10, setting spray. Do you believe in it? Which is your holy grail? I believe in setting spray only when I'm going out, because the nightclubs in Korea get ridiculously hot, like most clubs I'm sure, and ain't nobody got time for melting shadow, melting anything. So that's the only time I use them. I'm going to work in 10 minutes. I don't set my face to go to work. I don't set my face if I'm just meeting a friend for coffee. I only set my face if I'm going out to a club or dancing, something like that. I don't set my face. And the one that I use is the A2O Lab from HotMess A. It's their setting spray. It has honey and green tea in it or something, and it smells good. Or I just learned from one of my favorite Instagrammers by the name of Nikki. She has this tutorial on how to make your own setting spray, and well, it's a Twitter tutorial, it's not a video, on how to make your own setting spray, and I tried it, and that's what I use, and I like it because it's natural things that I put on my face every day anyway. So yeah, and that's just a little bit of I use mineral water, some toner. I use in Korea they call it ampule. I don't know the real name of it, but in Korea they call it. And I got one that minimizes pores and firms the skin, and then a little bit of coconut water, a little bit, just the smallest amount. I shake that up and it works. So yeah, I have my own setting spray that I concocted myself, and then I have the A2O Lab one, or sometimes I use they have face mist in Korea, and sometimes I use one of those because it's giving vitamins to my face as well as keeping the makeup in place. So yeah, that's all. That's it for these questions. That's all for this video. If you're wondering why I look like I'm about to go party, I'm not. I'm current series going on. I'm not going to say exactly which Disney bad boy this was inspired by. You're going to have to go to my Instagram and see who it was. All I'm going to say is I got friends on the other side. That's it for the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.